Hello, it's Jang here with a look at the LEGO Minecraft The Wither set. Let's go ahead and get right into the Wither itself. This is not a very complex build, which is no surprise, given that it's not a very complex model of thing in-game. They include two different sizes of print, so these side ones, the smaller heads, are regular Minecraft heads, so you can actually put those onto figures if you want to. And then this is just a printed tile here, a printed 2x2 tile for the larger head. The printed tile one, the center one, is able to turn up and down, although looks like it just kind of made something get out of the way in the back, so you can go just a little bit up and down. You can also make this thing lean down and up, and it's on a lava base because, you know, physically this thing wouldn't really work as a toy without having some form of base, so they gave it a lava base, and then they put some inverted round tiles on the base underneath that, so it can slide around on hard surfaces or soft surfaces or on studded bases. So with the main terrain that you get for this set, you can still make this kind of move around and it'll stay standing up. However, it does get kind of caught up on these two little flare pieces, you know, little flare up, little sparks that come out that's just in transparent orange. So that doesn't work all that great, but I don't know what else they could have done to get this thing to actually stand up. Most of the parts in this set obviously go into this kind of terrain background with a lava lake there and a little bit of a partially deconstructed or not fully spawned nether fortress there, and it's done in that really small scale, similar to the Nether Fortress set. The full official set has some awkward, well, lots of awkward lava just, you know, sourced from beneath it, which is just used as a cheat to get the thing to stand up. I'm not a big fan of that. This is actually, these are dark brown. It's tough to see here compared to black, but those are actually dark brown bricks over there that represent soul sand, obviously, they've growing some nether warts on top of them. And then other stuff, you get some little mushrooms over there, nether quartz ore in a block, a little bit of fire. That's interesting. Why is there a Technic brick there? I don't see anything else that's Technic related here. Well, there's actually something hidden away behind that. This has an action feature for the entire terrain itself. Basically, the idea is there's a pin in here. The entire structure is pinned, the whole bridge, and it has an axle. You pull that out, and as you pull it out, it releases the lock on all of this and makes it so that you can hit it and represent things actually being knocked down or blown up. Not a very convincing action to me. It does work with the launcher. Let's go ahead and take a look at this TNT launcher. This is a cool concept to include in the set because there's a certain level of connection with what you can actually do in the game. I tried to set this up to make it look like there's a dispenser up there, and then you got a little bit of redstone stuff going on the back with the redstone lamp, and it's supposed to represent some dust. You kind of have to use your imagination a little bit there, but the major idea, the major point here is that it actually works. That's what this lever back here is for. You can use that to actually cause your TNT block to shoot out. You can do it just a little bit, or you can hit it hard, and that traveled about, I'd say, 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet at the most. So it doesn't go too far, but it does work, and it kind of fits in universe. So with the pin pulled on the bridge, you can do this. The regular figures included in the set are an iron armored Steve with a bow, and then 2 wither skeletons, and those skeletons are by far my favorite things in this set. They also have stone swords properly. Those are not the same swords that we've gotten before in medium silver. Those are actually in dark bluish gray, and they have new legs that are extra long, and I feel like those are going to be some pretty useful pieces, and I hope that they eventually release those same leg pieces in some other colors as well, because they have bar sized sections to them, so you can attach things to them. They have stoppers. You can see that they can attach 2 studs on the bases, and they have clips on their tops, so it just seem like really useful things. And of course you get the new prints for their heads, which are pretty appropriate, and there's not really anything else to see from the backs. I'm not sure just how much of a coincidence this is, but my feelings about this set are pretty much the same as my feelings that I expressed in my review of the Nether Fortress set. I don't like the scale of the terrain. The terrain itself, just on the whole, isn't very exciting to me. There's not a lot of it that's usable with all that lava area down there. I'm most interested in the printed things and the figures here. So for me, wanting to display all things, representations of all things Minecraft in Lego form, this is a must-buy set. However, I wish I could have just gotten the skeletons and the wither. Maybe with less terrain to make it a less expensive set, or with just something a little bit more realistic in scale with the terrain. The TNT launcher is nice, but the little action feature with the bridge is kind of forgettable to me. I actually wish it would properly explode into multiple parts rather than just falling over. Let me know what you think about this set by sharing your thoughts in a comment down below. Thanks for watching, and talk to you again soon.